Congressman Jim Himes joined Deputy Director Darko Mocibob of the United Nations to discuss current events in Syria and the international community's response to ISIS with Norwalk Community College and Staples High School students Thursday afternoon.
We have been doing this for about 5 years now. We celebrate UN Day because we feel that students really need to learn about global affairs and global issues. Some of them read the newspapers, others don't.
I think it's important for young people in the West in general and this country in particular to understand the broader context, to understand that there are different points of view on this crisis and among the people in the region on this.
It's a complex problem, and no single country in the region or otherwise, no single organization, UN or otherwise, can handle this problem alone. And it will not be handled quickly. It will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a strategy.
Congressman Himes and Deputy Director Mocibob's remarks came on the eve of United Nations Day, which is celebrated on October 24th.
When we talk about things of immense complexity, like Syria and Iraq, we often talk about it in the sound bites, you know, and you forget that there are hundreds of years of history that explain the kind of violence and the kind of instability that we're seeing. But you also forget that there are, if you look back on history, you'll find that a lot of the problems that the Islamic world is trying to solve today have been problems that other societies, including our own, have dealt with. These are interesting questions that we have been solving for hundreds of years and which they are asking. What is the relationship of men and women? What is the relationship to individuals to their government? What is the relationship between religion and the state, if any?
The college brought the congressman and the deputy director to speak with students after many expressed interest in discussing the conflicts in the Middle East.
It's very important that students understand that these conflicts are very specific, that they have historical roots, that they get away from the simplification of saying, oh yeah, it's one particular religious group and everyone is an extremist, which is not the case, but that they begin to understand how conflicts evolve and possibly also how they can be overcome.
It's not something that appeared out of nowhere, that actions have consequences, that it is important to understand before one acts, to understand what we're acting on, understand the potential counter-actions and reactions, and understand that although there may be different views, there are still common sets of principles that bind us as human beings and members of the international community.
In Norwalk, I'm Pooja Bakrofi for It's Relevant News.